welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be what I will be using for 2024. Now this is the official lineup or setup of what I'm using for the next year. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I've already shared unboxing of the Hemlock and Oak. I've shared a little bit earlier, or I want to say like a month or two ago, I shared what my initial 2024 was going to be. Now this is the official of what actually made it. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So first things up is we are going to talk about the Leuchtturm 1917 daily planner. So I chose this to be a part of my official planner lineup for this year because if you've been keeping up with my channel over this year, you guys know that primarily I use disc and primarily I use the plum planner up until I damaged my inserts, and then I transitioned over into the happy planner as a cheaper alternative. Although I really love disc bound planners, like I didn't really think that I would love them so much, but I really love disc bound planners a lot. Not only that, I've grown a little close to my happy planner. I was also craving something a tad bit more portable. I know that they make the happy planner mini, and I know that that is always an option, but there aren't many like designs that I like because the happy planner is like overly decorated. So earlier this year, I had attempted to use this and just didn't. So I wanted to really try this out again and give it a fair chance. So I chose both the A6 Leuchtturm weekly and the daily. Now initially this was going to be my one and all planner. I didn't really have intentions on using anything else, but yeah, it just didn't work out that way like I envisioned, but it's still a pretty useful planner. So what I've done is I've already kind of like put stuff in it. I've been starting to fill out like important dates, like using my dot markers to highlight some of these important dates. And as time goes on, I will continue to do that leading into the year. And let's see, so the Leuchtturm really sold me because they have these project plan sheets, and these project plan sheets are there's space for every month, so there's a section for every month, and you can use them to track general projects, but what I'm using it for is to track habits. So for the weekly one, I'm using the project plan section to track routines, medications, workouts, and logging food. I've only written in for the first 6 months because those things that I'm tracking might change the second half of the year. So I've only decided to put all my trackers together for the first 6 months, and then we will reevaluate come the second half of the year. So in this one, I'm tracking some habits, and I haven't filled out anything. I plan on doing a plan with me for the Leuchtturm as a part of my pint-sized planning like series or journey. So yeah, I haven't done anything yet. So that video should be coming up soon. I'm not really sure when, but it will be soon. And then this is the daily, and same thing. I haven't filled out anything in these months. I don't know if I want to use these months just yet. I know I kind of need to make a decision, but I don't know if I want to use these months just yet to track anything in particular or specific rather. So I'm just kind of like holding off on them. But in the project plan section, I am tracking my moods. So the weekly, I'm tracking general habits, and in the daily one, I'm tracking my moods. So initially, I wanted to use this as a health and wellness planner, but I just don't think that I want to do that. So I ended up just setting it up as a general planner to use for the new year. And I'm really excited to use the Leuchtturm. It really sells me that they include a weekly notes page after every set of dailies. So like every week of dailies, they include like a notes page, which I almost went with the Moleskine Pocket Daily again, but they don't have that. And so it's a really big selling point for the Leuchtturm, and they don't get enough recognition for that. So yeah, to that. It's also a tad bit bigger than the Pocket Moleskine. It's the height of an A6, but it is the width of a pocket. So I think that's a little bit better in my opinion. Okay, so the first planner that will move on through for 2024 is the Leuchtturm weekly and daily. Okay, what didn't make it through, I'm going off of pocket size and then we'll go into the bigger stuff, but what didn't make it through and what's still being heavily decided is the Hibino, the Midori Hibino. So as you can see, my theme is kind of like gold this year, and you'll see that through and through with my Hemlock and Oak. But I bought this on a impulse buy. I told myself that I wasn't going to get one at some point. I just said that I wasn't going to get one at all. And then I was seeing everybody else getting one, and I was having thoughts like, well, I never really used the one that I had because there were things that I didn't like about it initially. And I kind of gave up on it like almost instantly. Like February hit and I was already out of the Hibino. I had mentioned that time ago that I was having problems with filling out these pages because it's a day on 2 pages. I also mentioned, and you guys saw, those who've been following me, you guys saw that I quickly moved right back into the Plum Planner, and I had been in the Plum Planner ever since. So from the day that I moved back in, I had been into the Plum Planner up until I dabbled in a little bit of bullet journaling, and then I was right back into my disc. So I don't even know why I even attempted to try this again. I did go ahead and fill out December monthly, and I had began to fill out January monthly, but I don't know, over time I just was like, maybe I won't use the Leuchtturm and maybe I'll use this instead. And I don't know, I just really don't care for this. I don't really care for the paper. Like, I know it's Tomoe River paper, and it's like the hype of the best paper. I don't know if that's true, but I know a lot of people love the Tomoe River paper, but I personally just didn't vibe with this planner. And I'm not in the business of using something for the sake of a video or for the sake of people to watch my videos. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to share things that I will actually use and can actually, you know, share with you guys. Like, I want to use things that I can actually share and be genuine when I'm sharing them. I don't want to use something and then be really fake about, you know, how I'm using it, and that's not at all. I'm not really using it. I'm just filling it in just because. This just doesn't sit right with me, and I've added all these tabs and I've tried to make every aspect of it sit with me, and if I hadn't written in it, I would have been able to sell it. But I went ahead and wrote in it just to see if I would vibe with it at all, and I just didn't. So what might end up happening is I might just end up giving it to my mom, or I don't know. She's not really a big journaler per se, and this might go to waste, but I'm okay with that because it was my money. It was my YouTube money. So I'm okay with that because you know, it's play money anyway, so it's not a really big deal. But it does suck when you spend money on something and then you end up not using that something. So, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll do like some fun videos, just like kind of playing around in it. We'll see. I know a lot of you were looking forward. I don't know if any of you really. I'm just going to say I think some of you were looking forward to seeing me use the Hibino. And maybe that might still be a possibility of like fun videos and things like that. But as far as like my real planning and things like that, it'll be across the Leuchtturm and the Hemlock and Oak. So this is the Midori Hibino, which is still like undecided, but really not a part of the lineup. Okay. The next thing that made it into 2024 is this Hemlock and Oak daily planner. Now this is the one that I'm also really excited about. So I'm excited about the Leuchtturm and I'm excited about the Hemlock and Oak. I bought this pencil pouch. This is a Happy Planner pencil pouch. I don't know, I really like these pencil pouches. I think they are perfect for like my needs. I own 3 now. I just really like the pen loops on the front. I like the little pocket on the front. I don't know, they just suit my needs really well. So I just bought another one. And this one I think is the Homesteader, part of the Homesteader line. But anyway, so this is the daily for the Hemlock and Oak. And I have began to personalize this because I'm so excited to make this my official bullet journal. Now, my initial thoughts is to take, or for this to take the place of my Happy Planner. But I will share a little bit about my Happy Planner and the thoughts and ideas and transitions with that. So yes, I have gone through and I have set it up. I have loved just playing around with this. I haven't been in a bullet journal like this with this kind of paper before. So it's really exciting to have a bigger bullet journal like this, for one, because the size is a lot bigger than what I'm used to. I'm used to like A5, and I've used B6 Slim. You guys know I used the Nanami Cafe Notes, which I'm not opposed to using the Nanami Cafe Notes again. I found it to be a really good bullet journal. And so there is a possibility that at some point in life I will probably incorporate that back because it was just so good. But for something dated already, something that I didn't have to really go through and date myself, this will work perfect. So again, I've set up the front, and then I've kind of done some little decorations with my table of contents page, and I've went through and have added some important dates already and highlighted some holidays and important dates. And I have began to fill in some of the stuff for my January calendar. Now this planner starts on the 31st of December, so I can definitely jump in and start planning out. And what I think I will do, because I will do a plan with me for this one as well, what I think I'll do is I'll do this one by myself, and then I will begin to plan the first week of January with you all, just so you can see and take the journey with me. That way I can bring some new ideas of how to transition your planning from disc back into bound books. I get a lot of questions about pint size planning because a lot of you have watched older videos when I was in pocket rings and stuff like that. And I just want to show you that planning can be universal across all your planners, and that you can literally up and down, or upsize and downsize your needs by staying consistent throughout with what you're already doing. You don't have to change a whole lot of stuff to make it work. I just want to share that. I hope that makes sense, but I just want to share that because I get like a lot of questions about like how I planner hop from small size to big size, and how everything stays kind of consistent and the same in some way. For me, I find it very easy. For someone else, they might not find it that easy, but I wanted to relay that because this year I wanted to really do a lot of more plan with me, as I haven't really done those. in a while, in a few years rather. And so I just want to kind of relay that I will be doing a lot more Plan With Me, so you can kind of see like my process and things like that. Before the month of January, I've went through and I have these weekly stickies. If I can pick this one up, it's kind of like so fresh, it doesn't want to come up. I put down a week on every, I put down one of these stickies on every start of a new week. That was the only thing that I did for the month of January, was put down these little weekly stickies, just so I wouldn't have to do it every single week. It's already here and ready for me to go. And then when February starts, you know, I'll the closer I get to February, I'll do the same thing. I'll go ahead and put my stickies down, and yeah. So basically this is it as far as the new things that I will be incorporating into my 2024 planner system. It's a system. I'm not going to say it's a lineup. It's basically a system. I've reassessed my needs for the new year. I know what I use this year and what will work great for me in the coming year. So it's a system that I reevaluated. I thought I bent that. It's a system that I reevaluated to work. So yeah, that's basically it. The third thing that was very uncertain but somehow made its way through, I'm just checking to see if I'm still in frame, is the Happy Planner Classic. Now, you guys know offhand that I said that the Hemlock and Oak was going to take the place of my Happy Planner Classic. I will share something that I have not shared on this channel. I am thoroughly enjoying my Happy Planner. I know that's kind of contradicting to what I've said in the past about the Happy Planner, because those feelings still stay the same. They are still relevant. I don't like that the Happy Planner is inconsistent with design. I don't like that about them. I don't like that if you order something or if you buy something out of the store, you don't even know if the quality is going to be good. You don't know if the pages on the inside are going to have, you know, marks or tears or rips. So quality is inconsistent. The brand itself is just inconsistent in my opinion. Also, what I don't like about the Happy Planner is that they really only carry 3 sizes: the mini, the classic, and the large, or is that it? The big Happy Planner. They only carry really 3 sizes, and the mini is okay, but it's like not small enough. Personal, I would consider it to be more of a like B6, like personal size, but B6 rather, because I did check it out in the store, but it's just not like a size that I care for. But outside of that, I really liked the Happy Planner that I picked up for this year. And so when I ruined my Plum Planner stuff by accident and I had to transition into using this, I've grown to really appreciate the layout that I have, which is the dashboard layout. I have dabbled into the checklist layout, but I just didn't really care for the layout itself. But I really like this dashboard layout a lot. Also to note with the Happy Planner, this is the only planner that I've been using for the past 4 or 5 months. So almost half of a year. I got this planner like at the end of July. So August, September, October, November, and December. That's 5 months in this particular planner. So I've had time to get very acquainted with, you know, like how the system works, how I move through the Happy Planner system. And I've learned to make it my own. So it's grown on me, if that makes sense. I still don't like all the decorations that Happy Planner offers. And I did check the line for anything new. But luckily, when I was picking up this planner, I got the 18-month version, which I'm so happy that I did, because now I don't even have to worry about the 2024 planners that they have come out with. I don't even have to look at them. I don't have to think about them. I have the one that has been working for me. I have the layout that I like. I have the design that I like. And so it just makes everything so much easier to use. So I haven't changed anything. I don't plan on changing anything for the sake of the new year. It's like if it's not broke, don't fix it, and it's not broken for me, so I'm not fixing anything. Everything is still the same. I've already done a flip of this. I don't know if I did okay, so yeah, I did start using sticky notes to like do some pre-planning, and same thing like I've done with all my planners. I've started putting things in for the new year. I've already done like a general flip of this, of like how the months have really looked. What I really like about the Happy Planner is this, like your next month breakdown. This to me is so helpful. Although I have 3 planners, I have the Leuchtturm, the Hemlock and Oak, and then this. This to me is really helpful, because sometimes just going straight into my month and planning that month, I don't always know everything offhand. Sometimes I need to break down for a month, like, okay, what do I need to focus on for this month? What's important that's coming up? And then maybe some notes or some reviews, some brain dumping of thoughts can go in this section. So I like this part of the Happy Planner, which really sells it for me, alongside just the layout itself, but this really sells it for me. So with the Hemlock and Oak and this together, these two are perfect additions for my planner system. The Leuchtturm is the perfect addition for my on-the-go planning, my quick planning, my walk around the house type planning. But for my sit down and really thorough well thought out, goal-oriented, plan-oriented type of planning, the Leuchtturm, or I'm sorry, the Happy Planner and the Hemlock and Oak will work beautiful for that. December was a great month. I didn't really use this, but that's okay, because I have been tracking. What I really like about my Happy Planner above everything else is that it's homey, if that makes any sense. It has grown into a place of safeness. What's the word I'm looking for? It's grown into a space of comfort. Like, I'm comfortable opening this up. This feels like home. This feels really cozy, and this feels right and natural, and used, if that makes sense. It feels lived in. There we go. It feels very lived in to come in here and to flip through to my current week and see that the pages are filled. This is December, by the way. It just feels really right to come in here and see everything filled out the way that it's filled out. This month I did December journaling. I've missed days with tracking weather, but like I said, nothing is perfect, but this feels really perfect for me. And so I think that's why it passes to be a part of next year's planning. Just because a new year starts. And I want to mention that I feel like everyone feels because a new year starts, we have to have a new, like a brand new planner system. We have to change it around every year because, you know, people are watching and things like that. If something is working and it's not broken, keep at it. Stay with what works for you, because ultimately at the end of the day, you're the one who has to use it. So for me, this has worked beautifully for the last 5 months, and it's now very much so lived in, and it feels really good to go back and flip through these memories, these pages, these things. I'm not done with these pages, by the way. I want to put washi here and here. And I also want to put washi here and here, because I forgot to do the bottom here and the top like I've been doing on all the other pages thus far. But I just wanted to mention that, like, just because like a new year starts, you don't necessarily have to ditch your planner. Like if your planner is still running through to December of 2024, then stay with that planner. Don't start trying to add something new just for the sake of people saying, what's your 2024 lineup? If your 2024 lineup is the same as your 2023 lineup, have at it, because if it's working, don't break it. Don't try to fix something that's working. But anyway, so yeah, I included this into my 2024 lineup because it just worked so well for me. And I just split off the year with a divider. So basically, like I've done for every month, all my little like pockets and tabs, they will get moved over to the next month, and then this will stay in the planner. I think that I'm just going to keep these pages in the planner because I don't want to lose them. As you just saw, these are like really good memories that I want to hold on to, and so I don't really want them to get messed up or lost. So they will stay in the planner, and then if I'm in this planner all the way through for the 2024 year, then it'll all get archived together. So yeah, basically that is my 2024 system. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm excited about. I know a lot of you don't care too much about my happy planner. I know this because I watch the videos and I can see the algorithm. I can tell what you guys are more interested in seeing on my channel versus what I'm sharing. But this is my life. This is my planning style. This is my journey. And I have to share what I am actually using versus what others would like me to use, because that's not authentic and that's not real. So this is real. This is what I'm most excited about, is the and it relays. When you're excited about something, you see that in the flips. You see when someone is really genuinely excited about something because they decorate it differently. They use it. The pages are filled out. When you see someone is not interested about something, but they're just using it for the sake of just using it, that relays too, because you see how empty the pages are. You see how they put no personality into it. It's just used, you know? So yeah, I'm excited about these three, and I'm excited to take you guys along the journey with me in using all three of these. I hope you guys got some inspiration from this. I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your 2024 year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of the above. I will see you guys in my next planner related video. Bye guys.